It's definitely time to stop shaky video footage. I'm going to give you 10 of my tips on how you can get a smooth handheld video without the use of a gimbal. Hey Internet, Felix here. I hope you had a superb day. This list of things and tips is going to increase in price value. So we start at most of the tips which are free and end up at around $100, which is still affordable. If you want to improve your editing and filmmaking skills, then subscribe now to get notified about new content every Friday. Now let's go for it. Don't be shy to your camera. When you're shooting a video, don't extend your arms too far away from your camera. Hold the camera body closer to your own body. This way you can stabilize it a little bit more with the close contact. It's way too difficult to hold the camera steady like this. Don't forget to use also two hands. You have two hands for a reason, so don't just hang the camera in one hand here and the other hand, I don't know where you have it. But don't just let go of it, just hold with two hands. That way you have a more stable grip to the camera, which will definitely result in less shaky footage. Of course your camera is happy too. Remember, the camera also wants some affection. Strap it up. Most cameras you purchase today come with a camera strap. If not, then just go online and search for a camera strap which you like. It doesn't really necessarily need to be branded. Any strap will do it. Use the strap to give your camera an extra contact point to your body. And hold it, of course, again with two hands extended from your body this time. That way the tension of the strap will give you the third contact point on the back of your neck. Additional to that, there's also the option to put it around the chest or the hips for some lower shots. The human gimbal. A gimbal usually cancels out the motion of the camera. So why not do the same with your body? Maybe it looks a little weird when you do it in public, but weird is always better, right? Nobody? Well, then it's just me. Basically, do yoga with the camera. This way you can use your body as a crane. And don't forget to make subtle moves and always on tension. Slip and slide. This is by far one of my favorites. You can see me using this in my cardistry B-roll video. Use any kind of clothing. Okay, maybe not every kind of clothing, but that's why it's called slip and slide. For the most part, I use my shirts. Place your camera on the shirt slightly up in an angle which you need for the video. Press record and drag the shirt slowly and really subtle around the object to create this smooth sliding motion. It's best to use it on a smooth surface and also for some presentation shots or some object reveal. That's what I did, at least in the cardistry video, which looks pretty superb. Just take it slow. This is a pretty simple trick but very, very effective. A higher frame rate equals more frames to slow down the video. Here you can see 24 FPS handheld footage. It's just very shaky and non-professional. And now you can see a 60 FPS video which is slowed down to 24 FPS. It does not fit to every video style which you're gonna do, but it definitely is a superb and very smooth solution. Stabilize it. If your camera or lens has it built in, then very good for you. Then you just need to turn it on when you're recording a video. If your camera or lens doesn't have it, then skip this tip. The more you see, the smoother it'll be. To understand this tip, you have to know that a wider lens automatically gives less shake to a video. Let me show you what I mean. Here you can see my 300mm lens, which I try to hold as stable as possible. And now check out my 55mm lens. A wider lens automatically gives a smoother impression. And by the way, this is my 300mm lens with the image stabilization on. And now imagine how smooth the 55mm lens is going to be if I turn it on there. Cam in the cage. This is my first product among this list, which costs a bit. But still, it's only around 50 bucks. With the camera cage, you're not only having a more stable video due to the more contact points you have on your camera, it's also fitting for a big variety on equipment which you can attach to this cage.
Tripod activated.
A tripod is a lifesaver for a video and photographer. If you don't have a tripod, then do yourself a favor and get one. But in this video I'm not going to talk about the traditional use of a tripod. You can use it as a crane for high and low shots. You can use it as a monopod. No need to buy one of these. You can also use it as a stick for follow and lead shots. And you can use it on your body to keep it more stable. Now, is there anything a tripod can't do? Yeah, actually. That was a rhetoric question. Your last way out. I'm talking about the good old warp stabilizer. I mostly like to use the warp stabilizer for creative use, like to create some distortion, like I did in the Filipino bread video when my wife was stirring the dough of the bread. But of course you can also use it to make your footage look smoother. But as a quick reminder, it's not magic. It cannot fix any shot types you have. Search in your editing software for the warp stabilizer and apply it to your footage. That will do the job most of the time. So there you have it. My 10 tips and tricks on how you can achieve a smoother footage without the help of a gimbal. I really hope it was helpful to you and fun to watch. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more content. Let me know down in the comments what is your favorite way to shoot smooth footage and what tips and tricks you maybe have for me to give you in my next video. Click the videos down there to see the Filipino bread video and Felix reacts. Thank you for your support and see you in the next one.